Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and we have some terrible news. Everyone is yelling that Styanax has been ruined. A lot of Warframe players are really mad or really angry since we've had Styanax for looks like 1 full week before they decided to nerf his 4th ability, and you'll hear about why that is in a second. But Styanax has been nerfed, 100%. He has officially been nerfed a week into Warframe. Everyone's mad, and let's look at why that is. As you can see, his abilities, for the most part, still the same. His first ability, still a long-range javelin. Awesome, still has the vortex. That's all still working. Second ability, still a shield slam. Nice. Third ability, restores energy still, gives everything, you know, little buffs, gives shield on kill, all that lovely stuff. His passive still gives you more crit with more overshield and what have you, right? Styanax, that's all well and good. But if you've been playing him this last day, you might notice something. When you hit his 4th ability, you can't hit anything else anymore. Ability in use, can't do anything there. You can throw abilities on the way down, but you cannot use your 4th ability until you, oh no, it just shoots you straight to the ground. So that's how it works. Now, during your 4th ability, you are vulnerable to damage for the entire duration of the ability. You can't use any sort of ability to get out of that, and I don't think you can you can't roll out of this ability at all. When you were using this ability, you were essentially relying on you killing things with it to restore your shield in order for you to not die. Unless you're running more shield gating with more armor and health, more energy. You still have that invulnerability when you lose your shield, right? So it's kind of one of the only things keeping you from being dead when you use that ability and enemies attack you. You can throw on those mods that, you know, instead of taking lethal damage, right? You just use energy. It just drains, stops lethal damage with efficiency, right? You might have to use stuff like quick thinking on Styanax if you want to use his 4th Warframe ability properly. And this was in update patch notes. Oh, we have a lot to look at, don't you worry. Update patch notes 32.0.5 Veilbreaker hotfix on the 15th. So like legitimately a week until they nerf Styanax. And there may have been other nerfs, but this was the big one that I really wanted to talk about. Remove the ability for Styanax to recast Final Stand multiple times while in the air. That's why the way it works is you can't cast anything, can't cast your 4th ability, you just go straight to the ground, and then you can cast an ability again. So it really nerfs him to such a high degree, okay? Such a high degree. The facts, with the synergy of Rally Point providing energy and shields, you can spend most of your entire mission in the air. For transparency, this is something we caught earlier in development, but this change was missed for the release of Veilbreaker. You can still be in the air for your first cast of Final Stand, but to recast, your toes must first touch a surface similar to how transference casting is done. So it looks like they don't want Styanax to be like constantly in the air using his 4th ability, right? This is Final Stand change with Styanax, right? I think this is just showing what it's like now. I just showed it off too, so it's not too surprising. This just essentially means Styanax is not as good for Steel Path using his 4th ability. It's probably his weakest ability in his kit for like high level play, I guess. Yeah, but it's really good for low level play. You can probably mod it to like a ridiculous degree if you truly want to though, because you know, this is Warframe, but just, you know, on average, it's just probably not a good ability to use anymore for Steel Path. And it's, yeah, definitely the one I would helmet off if you want to play Steel Path with Styanax. But still, for low-level missions, you know, non-Steel Path lower-level missions, even like level 100 missions probably, Styanax, pretty good, can use his 4th ability pretty well. Maybe not 100, okay? Maybe not. But for certain missions, yeah, higher level, he just can't do it anymore. He's still good, you can still easily play him for all mission types though, so you just have to change up your playstyle, and the fun of his 4th ability is nerfed to a high degree. So we'll take a look at how people are feeling about this after, because let's be real, nobody's pretty much happy. I wasn't playing Warframe too much today. Jumped on Reddit in the morning and I was like, oh god, people are mad. Fixed multiple players playing as Styanax, causing the most recent Rally Point cast to remain active even if it's the weaker of all casts. Okay, cool enough. So the strongest cast still lasts. Nice, nice. Fix Axios Javelin, not triggering a vortex when successfully pinning enemies to the wall or floor as client. Okay, so that's awesome. Vortexes go burr. That's good. That's good. This is just like a gameplay style nerf and an overall nerf to Styanax. It's kind of a huge pain because let's just throw on regular enemies still probably can pretty easily die to Styanax. So I just want to yeet on his fourth ability. Oh god, I have them attacking. Why did I do this? Why did I make this mistake? So against regular enemies, level like 185, right? Still slash procs, still does damage, still kills things pretty well, right? Not bad, not bad. But against special type enemies, enemies with more armor, tankier type Eximus units, probably not gonna be as good, right? Just kind of is how it is. Can I spawn you? Nice. But hey, we can take a look. We can just quickly see how it works. You know, maybe it'll still be really OP. These are shield and armor enemies, so they're definitely not the tankiest, but as you can see, with my build of like a lot of duration, 250-ish, and positive strength, right? It's a strength duration build. Barely really did much to that Eximus unit, so yeah, this isn't going to be a high level killing ability, especially for Eximus units, but casually, lower level play, regular enemy units, it should be good, okay? Should be good. Now, let's finally take a look at Reddit, because oh god, people are mad. If we first look on the hotfix patch notes, for me this was like 14 hours ago, right? We can see all that was there, and then we can see Vauban was nerfed, another hotfix, still unlisted changes. People here aren't as mad because, you know, they look at all of the abilities, but then we get to it. They're like, oh no. Kind of sad that this is a thing. I didn't know this wasn't a feature, dang it. Yeah, I know, like, everyone assumed this was obviously how he's supposed to play it. He's cool, but not survivable enough for me. If he had like 50% damage reduction when he hits enemies with his 2 or something, and I actually use some other frames a lot. Yeah, his survivability is with his 3, so it looks like DE, Warframe Digital Extremes, is actually trying to push shield gating with the Dragon Key a lot harder. I hate using Dragon Keys for shield gating. I think it's kind of a stupid way to play the game, and I mean, at this point, I just dick around, use rolling guard, but it's an effective way to play the game, okay? And that is undeniable. And it looks like DE is okay with that type of meta. So yeah, looks like you want to shield gate harder with Styanax, okay? Shield gate harder. Now, everyone's probably going to be mad. Let's take a look at the couple subreddit posts about people yelling about it. The first one, look at that. They're nerfing the fun out of Styanax after we spent a week playing him. And yeah, did you like being seamlessly use your abilities, final stand, giving way to successfully reduce income and damage, the cost of energy? Well, now you can have fun being fully stuck in a long-ass animation with 0 damage reduction. That's truly the issue that I don't like about his 4th ability, and why it's bad for high-level play. You're just up in the air for too long if you want to go with the duration build. You just take too much damage if you use your 3rd ability as well, because everything just kind of auto-targets you, right? So, feels bad, man. Can you guys shut the fuck up about Styanax now before he gets nerfed again? Oh yeah, don't fully quite get the nerfs. Frames come out, everyone praises it for its skills that make sense. Synergize as it overpowers existing top frames, but it's still fun to play. Yeah, like his 4th ability is not OP and high level at all, ever. It's strong damage overall, explosive damage, does decent damage, right? Don't get me wrong, 70 something javelins at like 3,000 damage, 2,500 explosive damage apiece. Not too bad, don't get me wrong. But it's not like gonna be meta for high level play. It's gonna be strong for low level play. It just seems funny though, because they nerf AoE then introduce something like this, so maybe it does make sense. Maybe they're like, shit, there is just too much AoE spam with Styanax. First one was causing a lot of broken animations, so that is likely a cause of that. The second one is just someone ego about how they thought the frame should be played. Yeah, feels bad. I don't even know what the first, like, nerf of Styanax was. I didn't even notice it. Oh my god, what was it? What was it? Anyways, I don't think it was that bad. Clearly, because the internet didn't collectively shit their pants about it compared to this one. Oh look, a new flower for my garden. Rip Styanax. I don't get the nerf on him, since it's not like you can even semi-AFK with him or he's strong as other Nuger-frames like Saren. That's his skills are unreliable. Oh, that and his skills are only procs like 20% of the time is annoying. Yeah, but that was also one of the fixes right there. Hopefully it works more often, but it's bad to change, double casting, whatever you want to call it. Something that made him unique. Can't rip, TBH. I kind of disliked his form. Ah, cool. Call natural aversion to being a slow sitting or rather floating clunky with ability. It draws my aggro to him. Okay. Yeah, I know. Like, his fourth isn't a perfect ability, and that's the funny thing. It's, like, objectively one of his weakest because his fourth ability just does damage. And Warframe has a lot of things that can do a lot more damage compared to Styanax's fourth ability. So right now, it's his weakest ability in his kit, I would say, or his one, depending on what you want to play. But no, it's most definitely his fourth ability because, you know, it's just AoE explosive damage, and a lot of things in the game, again, can just do that better. So this person, I only played him a little bit after release. Here's the thing, if you have an insane build and godly arcanes, he's good. Yeah, you can stay in the air forever, pretty much, if you're really OP and have such an insane build, right? And you're hovering above to pick up energy orbs, whatnot. Oh well. Good, but if your build is average, he's really not super good. On the other hand, frames like Octavia and Protea can go 30 minutes and steal past survivability with only continuity. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of differences between all the Warframes. I'm just kind of sad they decided to nerf this one. Please stop nerfing Styanax. Ability synergy is fun aspect of using Warframe. See Hero Ninja. Styanax still had his ability to cast abilities 4. He was not OP like this. Yeah, he could cast. He already had a niche. He has no ability synergy at all anymore. Okay, well, no. It's just his fourth is a lot more shit. His other abilities are still really good, and his overall kit is still really good, even with his 4, right? And his 4 is still overall decent enough. It's just, it's not godly compared to before. As godly. Because it was still not godly before. It was just like, oh, you won't get killed. Now it's just, hey, you don't want to use it on high levels. So what was the change? You have to touch grass between casts of his 4 now. No more infinite floats. No! Touching grass, our natural enemy. He has no ability synergy at all. Jesus. I don't like how they changed his 4, but I don't think that's how you know what synergy means at all. You can cast 3 to buff, cast 1 to group enemies, cast 2 to armor strip, and cast 4 to kill. That is synergy. Yep, that's his general kill play style. It's use his first ability to group, third ability to armor strip, fourth ability to kill because they have no more armor, so your ability does a lot more damage. That definitely seems to be his like full type of kit if you want to fully synergize with him. You bring enemies together and then you nuke them. Which means I'm probably going to swap around my build on Styanax a little bit more, because now I don't want as much duration, because his fourth ability kind of sucks. So I'm not going to be modding for that anymore. So, hey, and when I have my Styanax general build and talk video, expect that, I guess. No longer building for his fourth, so I should probably have more range now. That's probably what I'll go for. Don't need more efficiency after all. He has no... I like that everyone's at least like, dude, no. Please stop. He clearly has ability synergy. He's clearly still a good frame, right? Oh, give award. Okay, I know. He's clearly still strong. At least everyone's like, no, stop it. Shame on you. Bonk. He's clearly still good. His abilities still do damage and still have good general usage, right? It's all still really good. It's just his fourth ability compared to before is less good and offers less fun, unique, floaty, spamability style. I mean, I don't know. Don't know why I called it unique. Maybe less unique? Yeah, depends what you're looking at. You could throw him on a helmet if you want. Sure, why not? Yeah, he's a Warframe. But using abilities in the air is broken animation, kept him there longer. It really wasn't synergy-like, says Nidus ability. Yeah, I mean, we had the Styanax Air Force where you spammed his fourth and then first ability and he just yeeted himself into the air. So he was definitely a bit of a buggy frame. But, I mean, his kit is for sure still very good. It's just, I think this is going to make people mod less for his fourth ability. I think this is fine, it just sucks, right? Like, it's from a fun and a gameplay perspective for people who've been playing this for a week. it just fucking sucks, man. Because, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, I had a lot of fun. I wasn't like diehard Styanax's new best frame. I'm still Protea best frame for life. But, I mean, it was a lot of fun, okay? I like jumping up in the air with his fourth, yeeting spears everywhere, and just like spamming myself into the air. It was fun, okay? But, hey, he's still a good frame at the end of the day. His abilities overall are all still really good and work well together. It's just his fourth standalone as an ability kind of sucks more compared to before, especially in high level content. Well, again though, it's good for low level content. You can pretty much easily wipe lower level content on the star chart. Like regular non-steel path or non like 100 plus, 50 plus maybe, Warframe content, he should do fine. Even 50 plus he should do fine on regular units, right? Other than maybe some Eximus units, but most things should be fine. He's still really strong. Kits just kind of get slapped around. I didn't want to wake up to this. I'm kind of sad I woke up and then saw that like Styanax was nerfed, but I guess that's the way of live service games. Just sucks it happened like this, and since they even wrote in that they were aware of this, really fucking sucks that they couldn't have done this sooner so people, you know, didn't have the fun of free-range Styanax. Either way, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna try and get this video up and then go back to bed or something, who knows. I do appreciate y'all being here if you lasted this long in the end of the video. So like, subscribe, check out Twitch, and let me know in the comment section if you lasted this long in the video. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.